Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Shelly's Langlet Lab. I am Dr. Shelly and today we are going to discuss Maurya, a very important character that appears in the play Riders to the Sea by J.M. Synge. John Millington Synge is one of the finest dramatists of English literature. And this play Riders to the Sea, which is a one-act drama, a tragedy, is one of the finest, one of the best creations of J.M. Synge. In this video, we are going to discuss the character of Maurya. We will try to have a better understanding of her character for those who are preparing to write in exams. For those students, this lecture is going to be very helpful because I am also going to provide you important quotations to write in each heading and subheading. When we talk of Maurya, Maurya is a poor widow. She is a very old woman who has lost her sons in the sea. Not only her sons, but her husband, her father-in-law, her 6 sons have drowned in the sea. But still, she stands in the face of the sea courageously and tries to cope up with all the situations. This play presents Maurya as a universal character. She is not just a mother, but she represents human being. The main conflict that is presented in this play is the conflict between man and nature, man and sea. Maurya represents all those who are in conflict with the sea. She is the representative. She is the representative of all the islanders who have lost their relatives, their families in the sea. Because those islanders have nothing to do but to go in the sea to earn their livelihood. This is the only source of their livelihood, that they can earn their bread by going into the mainlands, selling things that they make. And this is the reason Maurya has lost all the males in her family. By the end of the play, she is left with her 2 daughters. And we see her lamenting for everyone. In the end, the pain becomes universal. Now we are going to discuss all of these points one by one in this slide. So Maurya appears in Riders to the Sea. It is a one-act play, a tragedy, because in a tragedy everyone dies. The same thing happens here. Maurya fears for her sons' lives, but at the end loses all of them. She is the central character and protagonist of the play. Protagonist means who acts, who goes through the journey of life and experiences different things. So here Maurya is the one who in all her life have faced all the difficulties, seen deaths in her family, and is still surviving very hard. She is the mother of 8 children, 2 daughters and 6 sons. And finally, she is an outstanding creation of J.M. Synge. Now we will discuss all the important points about Maurya. What she is, how she behaves. The first thing that we notice about her is that she is an old, poor widow. She has got white hair and she is a distressed mother. I have provided 2 quotations here. The first is, I have had a husband and a husband's father and 6 sons in this house. 6 fine men, though it was a hard birth I had with every one of them, and they coming into the world, and some of them were found, and some of them were not found, but they are gone now, the lot of them. Here she says that I had a husband, I had a father-in-law in my house, I had 6 men, but I lost every one. Whenever I gave birth to my children, my sons, I had a very hard time. But now they are all gone. So easily, they are all gone now. हिंदी में अगर एक्सप्लेन करें तो इस कोटेशन में मौर्या को एक डिस्ट्रेस्ड मदर की तरह प्रेजेंट किया गया है कि वो कितनी दुखी है. उसके 6 बच्चे होते हैं, 6 sons she had, और उसका एक हस्बैंड था, उसका एक फादर इन लॉ थे. तो सभी की डेथ कहाँ हो गई है? सी में जाने की वजह से हुई, क्योंकि वो लोग मेन लैंड में जा रहे थे टू अर्न सम मनी. ओके, तो यही चीज़ वो कहती है कि नाउ जब भी मैंने उन जितने भी बच्चों को मैंने अपने जन्म दिया, मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा दिक्कत हुई, बहुत ज़्यादा परेशानी हुई, बट एट द एंड व्हाट हैपेंड, दे ऑल आर गॉन नाउ, द लॉट ऑफ देम. इट इज़ अ लॉट ऑफ माई चिल्ड्रन. 6 children I have lost to the sea. Okay. Now, the next quotation is also very important, where she says, if it isn't found itself, and wind is raising the sea, and there was a star up against the moon, and it raising the night, if it was 100 horses you had itself, what is the price of 1,000 horses against a sun when there is one sun only? In these lines, we see that Maurya is in a great distress because Bartley is adamant to go to the sea. Bartley also thinks that now it is only him who has to take up all the responsibility, who has to bear the expenses of the family, and he has to go to the mainland and sell the horses so that he gets some money for his family. So he is very much adamant to go to the mainland. And Maurya says that I don't want to lose the only son I have. I don't care for money. I don't care for food. If I have to eat some boiled rice and some stinking fish, that is all right. But I cannot afford to lose the last son. My last son. Okay, so यहाँ पे वो बोल रही है कि मैं चाहे 1 घोड़ा हो, 2 हो या 1000 घोड़े हों, अगर उसका भी प्राइस मुझे दिया जाएगा तो भी मैं अपने बेटे को वहाँ नहीं जाने दूंगी. और 1000 अगर हॉर्सेस हैं, उनका भी प्राइस जो अब मेरा अकेला इकलौता बेटा जो है उसके सामने कुछ नहीं है. आई विल नॉट प्रिफर मनी एंड आई विल चूज माई सन. द सेकेंड पॉइंट इज दैट शी इज़ अ रिलीजियस वुमन. She believes in God, and she also, prays a lot for their safety. She does all the prayers and rituals each day, night. She collects holy water. She goes to the young priest and does all the praying herself all night. She is awake in the night and praying for her children. But what does she get? She gets nothing. She loses everyone there. Okay, but even then, she has faith in God. And this faith is unshakable till the end. Next is she is very superstitious. It is not about her only, but all the islanders, they were very superstitious. The mention of number 9, number 7, which are considered very ominous, she mentions them all. She also has visions of Michael's ghost and fears that he might take Bartley with him, which in the end, by the way, proves true. Here I have given a short dialogue between Kathleen and Maurya when Bartley goes away and he is ready to go to the mainland. Maurya doesn't has a good conversation with him, and then Kathleen sends Maurya with some bread to give it to Bartley and to speak a few good words to him before going to the mainland. But Maurya comes back. and she is shaking as if she has seen a ghost. Maurya says, I seen the fearfulest thing. These girls, they gather towards their mother and they say, what is it you seen, mother? Why don't you tell us? Maurya, I seen Michael himself. Kathleen and Nora, who have already opened the bundle till now, they know that Michael is dead. Now they tell Maurya. देखिए अभी तक उन्हें पता चल गया है क्योंकि मौर्या के बाहर जाते ही उन्होंने वो बंडल खोला और उनमें देखा कि माइकल के ही कपड़े हैं, क्योंकि वो कपड़े उन्हें प्रीस्ट ने दिए थे कि ये उस व्यक्ति के कपड़े हैं जो कि काफ़ी दूर डोनेगल में डूब गया था और उसको वहाँ पे दफना दिया गया है, तो अपनी माँ को तुम ये बता देना, ठीक है. देन नाउ कैथलीन एंड नोरिया, दे बोथ नो दैट माइकल इज डेड, एंड मौर्या who has seen Michael in fine clothes and new shoes, she already thinks that Michael must have been dead and now he is going to take Bartley with him as well. So Maurya does not know about Michael's death, but she senses that she has the vision of Michael's ghost, and she gets very fearful. Then Kathleen says, you did not, mother. It wasn't Michael you seen, for his body is after being found in the north and he's got a clean burial by the grace of God. And there Kathleen tells कि नहीं माँ, आपने माइकल को नहीं देखा होगा क्योंकि उसकी बॉडी कहाँ मिली है, फार नॉर्थ में मिली है और उसको एक क्लीन बरियल भी प्रोवाइड कर दिया गया है. Maurya says, I am after seeing him this day and he riding and galloping. Bartley came first on the red mare and I tried to say, God speed you, but something choked my words in my throat. I looked up then and I crying at the grey pony, and there was Michael upon it, with fine clothes on him and new shoes on his feet. And Maurya says that no, I have seen him there and he was going after Bartley riding on the grey pony. Bartley was on the red mare and Michael was on the grey pony, which Bartley was going to sell in the mainland. And she says that I was going to say some prayers when I saw Bartley, but something choked my words, and she considered it a bad omen, and she says that now everyone is gone, nobody is going to come back, Bartley is gone now. She is very much certain about that. So Maurya has such visions also, of Michael's ghost. They believe in such things. The mention of the color grey, which is a symbol of death, something between life and death. Black symbolizes death and white symbolizes birth. In Christianity, if you talk of English mythology, then we see that black and white, the color that we get after mixing these two colors is gray, something between life and death. She sees the ghost of Michael on the grey pony. So such references show the life of islanders, which was full of different superstitions. So she is a distressed mother. Second, she is a superstitious woman. She is a religious woman. And the next, a very important quality of Maurya is that she is a stoical sufferer. Stoical का मतलब होता है बिल्कुल उदासीन रहना, ठीक है. सफरिंग के प्रति वो क्या हो गई, एकदम से न्यूट्रल हो गई है, उदासीन हो गई है. शी इज़ अपैथेटिक टू द कैलेमिटीज़. So she has seen so much death in her family that now she has become stoical towards all of those. Now she can feel that universal pain. Here is beautiful quotation. She says, they are all gone now and there isn't anything more the sea can do to me. She also finds solace in the death of all the men she had in her family. She says, they are all gone now. वो सब क्या हैं, अब चले गए हैं और अब कुछ भी नहीं है जो मुझसे ये समुद्र छीन सकता है. The sea can do nothing to me now. I have nothing to lose now. I will have no call now to be up crying and praying when the wind breaks from the south. और बोल रही कि अब मुझे किसी के लिए प्रेयर नहीं करनी है या रोना नहीं है जब भी विंड बहुत ज़्यादा तेज़ चलती है साउथ से, वेस्ट से, नॉर्थ में. ओके, आई विल हैव नो कॉल नाउ टू बी गोइंग डाउन एंड गेटिंग होली वाटर इन द डार्क नाइट्स आफ्टर सैमहिन. एंड शी सेज कि अब मेरे पास कोई रीज़न नहीं है मैं कि जा कर के होली वाटर इकट्ठा करूँ. ठीक है, होली वाटर होता है जब किसी की डेथ हो जाती है तो उसके ऊपर डाला जाता है, जैसे हमारे गंगा जल डालते हैं उसी तरह से. देन Maurya again says, "It's a great rest I will have now, and great sleeping in the long nights after salmon. If it's only a bit of wet flour, we do have to eat, and maybe a fish that would be stinking." अब वो कह रही है कि अब जाकर के एक ऐसी स्टेज पे मैं पहुंच गई हूँ जहाँ पे I will have a great rest. I can take rest now. I can sleep now. I don't have to wake up in the night and collect the holy water. I don't have to wake up and pray for someone. I don't have to cry for someone now, because I have lost everyone in my family now. Now, what I have now is only two daughters who are going to earn their livelihood in this island only. Okay. The next quality that we find in Maurya is that she is courageous. She accepts her fate. And also, she not only talks about her pain, but talks about the pain of humanity. And her words provide solace to everyone who has lost their dear ones, their family members in any calamity. In the end, Maurya reaches a level of endurance, and she is fearless now. She says, "They are all together this time, and the end is come. May the Almighty God have mercy on Bartley's soul and Michael's soul, and on the souls of Seamus and Patch and Stephen and Sean, and may He have mercy on my soul, Nora, and on the soul of everyone is left in the world." यहाँ पे मौर्या कहती है कि अब वो सभी क्या हैं, साथ में हैं. मेरे जितने भी बच्चे हैं, कौन कौन है देखिए, यहाँ पे बार्टले सबसे छोटा होता है, उससे बड़ा माइकल है, देन शीमस, पैच, स्टीफन, शॉन, ये सारे उसके क्या थे, बेटे थे जो उसने समुद्र में खो दिए हैं, ठीक है, जिनकी डेथ हो गई है वाइल गोइंग टू द सी. और फिर वो बोलती है कि नाउ द गॉड शुड हैव मर्सी ऑन देयर सोल्स एंड अवर सोल ऑल्सो, नोरा, एंड ऑन द सोल ऑफ एवरी वन who is left alive in this world. तो जितने भी लोग हैं उन सब की लाइफ में क्या करेगा, वो एक सोलेस प्रोवाइड करनी चाहिए भगवान को. एंड नो मैन एट ऑल कैन बी लिविंग फॉर एवर एंड वी मस्ट बी सेटिस्फाइड. दिस इज वन ऑफ द मोस्ट पावरफुल डायलॉग्स of English literature, of this play, where Synge says, "No man at all can be living forever." कि कोई भी व्यक्ति हमेशा के लिए जीवित नहीं रह सकता. एंड वी मस्ट बी सेटिस्फाइड, एंड वी मस्ट बी सेटिस्फाइड. हमें संतुष्टि होनी चाहिए हमारे मन में कि हम जो भी व्यक्ति मर रहा है हम उसके लिए वहाँ पर हैं. वी आर देयर टू प्रोवाइड देम अ क्लीन बरियल, वी आर देयर टू रिमेंबर देम. ओके, सो वी मस्ट बी सेटिस्फाइड विद दिस, दैट एवरीवन हैज़ टू डाई वन डे एंड वी हैव टू keep calm. And now we see that Maurya is a very strong lady. She suffers so much. Even then, her faith in God is unshaken. We see how she faces all the sufferings, how she faces all the difficulties in her life. And she becomes the representative of whole humanity. And her words provide solace not only to her family, to each human being who is reading the play. We understand that though Bartley is dead, Michael is dead, Stephen, Patch, Sean, Seamus, her husband, her father-in-law is dead, but there is one more thing, that no man can be living forever. We have to die one day. And this particular dialogue provides the whole play great strength. Again, revising the character of Maurya, we see that she is the central character. ये आप याद रखेंगे. She is the protagonist of the play. Protagonist, ये word आपने याद रखना है. Okay, she is the mother of 8 children. She is a distressed mother. She is a religious woman. She is superstitious, a stoical sufferer, and she is courageous. So these all qualities are found in Maurya, which makes her a very strong character in Riders to the Sea. शी इज़ द मेन कैरेक्टर इन इट, एंड आई होप आप लोग अब इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर अच्छी तरह से लिख पाएंगे एग्ज़ाम में. ऑल्सो whenever you are writing your answer, try to provide some quotations. भले ही थोड़ी थोड़ी याद हों, आप इतने लंबे लंबे कैरेक्टर, इतने लंबे लंबे कोटेशंस याद नहीं रख सकते, पर फिर भी थोड़े थोड़े आपको कोटेशंस याद रखनी चाहिए. जैसे नो मैन एट ऑल कैन बी लिविंग फॉर एवर एंड वी मस्ट बी सेटिस्फाइड, इस वाले को आप याद रख लेना. ठीक है. शी इज़ करेजियस, ये आप याद रखिए. शी इज़ अ स्टोइकल सफ़रर, ये आप याद रखिएगा. ठीक है. वो बहुत ज़्यादा रिलीजियस है. और जो स्टार्टिंग के छोटे छोटे हैं ना, आई सीन द फेयरफुलेस्ट थिंग, इस तरह से. और एक चीज़ और आपने नोटिस की होगी कि इसकी जो लैंग्वेज है, इट इज़ अ लिटिल बिट डिफरेंट, क्योंकि थोड़ा उसमें डायलैक्टिकल मिक्स भी है. ठीक है. तो आयरलैंड की इंग्लिश वैसे भी थोड़ी सी डिफरेंट है. ऑल्सो द प्रोनाउंसिएशन इज़ ऑल्सो वेरी डिफरेंट. वेन एवर सिंज रोट हिज ड्रामाज एंड डायरेक्टेड हिज ड्रामाज, he also took care of how his actors are actually pronouncing a particular word. तो बहुत ज़्यादा ध्यान देते थे कि जो आयरलैंड का जो एक्सेंट है वो उसमें एकदम क्लियरली शो हो. ओके. जस्ट इन एक्स्ट्रा इन्फॉर्मेशन. पर ओके, कमिंग बैक टू मौर्याज कैरेक्टर स्केच. ठीक है. कैरेक्टर ऑफ मौर्या नहीं बोलना है आपने, ऑलवेज से कैरेक्टर स्केच ऑफ मौर्या. ठीक है. स्केच है कि किस तरह से उसे प्रेजेंट किया गया है, किस तरह की लेडी है मौर्या. इफ़ यू वांट टू नो अबाउट जेम्स सिंज अ लिटिल मोर, or if you want to know about what are the other works that he wrote, then you can refer to my previous video in which I have talked about all the important works of J.M. Synge. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video so far, and please like, share and subscribe. लाइक ज़रूर कीजिएगा, लाइक करना आप भूल जाते हैं वीडियो देख के. so please like my video, and if you have any suggestions, then please write them in the comment section, and please comment down below. मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगेगा अगर आप कोई भी comment या कोई suggestion मुझे देना चाहते हैं. Thank you so much, and please subscribe.